Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Dennis and welcome back to the Art Survival video. This is continuing from the previous videos about me trying to beat, not really trying to, but more like finishing 50 Queen B 50 times. I mean, like, clearing Queen B 50 times. And this is pretty much, um, the drop that you can get from from the queen beehive. Like whenever you fight queen beehive and mother beehive, you will get some corpses as well, or skeletons like this. And this is from 50 drop of queen bee plus some mother bee rating as well. And yeah, today we actually will search all of these. It will take time for sure, but I think I can just press like this. Yep, okay, I will do like that. Pretty much just tapping, furiously, and that will pretty much finish the job. And yeah, let's just start, I guess, and see what we can get out of this. What is that like? This was 1200, 700, so that's 19, 27, 35, 39 plus 8, 47, about 48, 49, maybe 5000, kinda, probably, roughly, I'm not sure, but kinda, I think. So yeah, that's about 5000 bandits searched. And yeah, let's just search, I guess. This will take time for sure, so I guess I'm just gonna, I guess, like, just giving it a little bit of talking as well. Now, if you don't want to see any of these, or I don't know, like, maybe if you only care about the result, you can just jump into the, the end of the video, pretty much, where I tally up everything, pretty much. But yeah, so when I'm recording this, it's still the same day as I recorded that 50 Queen Bee and 240 something Mother Bee. It was January 24th, and at this time though, the Christmas event is still going for quite some time. It has still like 8 days or something, so like that's why you still see this Christmas stuff over here. Maybe there's already some updates in the future that pretty much remove that. I'm pretty sure, but yeah. Um, okay. Apparently we're kinda already, getting everything from this specific one. This was like the regular one. Okay, so yeah, it kinda is normal, I guess, because as you can see, this is just white skeleton. I mean, it's colorless. There is no rarities. Unlike this one, this is blue, this is green, this is purple. So probably next time I will search the green one first before doing the blue, and then after that the purple. So the tier or rarity kind of increases, and we can kind of see the amount of stuff or different stuff that they give. But yeah, okay, so the event, I guess, is just a little bit of I don't know, like my opinion, I guess. The event is fine. Don't get me wrong. It's I know this is a little bit based, I guess. But I really like this event better than the previous one. Oh, I still have. I don't have food. I will actually just eat this one, I guess. Yeah, let's just drink this. Um, Wait, isn't this supposed to give me? Oh no, it doesn't give food. Okay, okay, so that's normal. Okay, so where was I again? Okay, so like I like this Christmas events better than the previous one because obviously I think I already mentioned like multiple times by now. I didn't actually do the Christmas event like last year. I only did the main boss and get the main rewards, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I didn't actually grind a lot of stuff. I didn't grind snowman, etc., etc. Because, you know, when the update is out, the game just had a big update, right? The big update was was on December. I believe it was like early December as well, like about December 10th or something. And yeah, it was quite devastating. I think I already mentioned that. Basically the NPC got shifted. It was like nerfed really badly. Since then, you can no longer have some certain trait with the NPC, specific trait with the NPC. Instead, we have the NPC like today, in which the NPC just offer stuff and then like sell stuff, you buy stuff, and yeah, you sell them stuff as well so that you can money, etc., etc. So there's this shop which is at first it is quite devastating because like you can no longer have unlimited trade. There's not really any specific trade. And yeah, like if you have like certain item and you have a lot of it, that item can probably be dead like right now, because like it has no purpose anymore. Like um I don't know, like one of these is probably like fat, probably. Fat and stomach were two things that were heavily used in the past because of saltpeter and sulfur. But now they are all gone. The trade's gone since then. I mean December 2021, and you can no longer trade for that. Meaning that if you still have like millions of them, well, it's a little bit too late now. You can no longer trade that, meaning that you will have um, millions of fats and also canned fat, I mean, and also a lot of millions of stew meat as well. And that is bad because those two are not really used that much today anyway. So yeah, the stew meat especially, like it's only just for food and that's it. There is not really any specific trade for that just yet, though, just yet. But yeah, and that's just one of the many example of how devastating it was. And yeah, I was kind of like a very upset as well. So I tried, what, I'm quitting this game, I don't really care. Yeah. And then until the Christmas event came, obviously I got my first Morals theorem, in which I feel like like the reason why I still play the game is because I want that item. So it will be unfortunate if when the time came I didn't actually have get that, right? Because then all the time that I'm playing the game will be wasteful, right? So yeah. Anyway, that's it for the first skeleton. Let's go for the second one. Therefore, after that, what? I decided to, like just continue playing. I guess, get the main event only, and that's pretty much it. Because, again, like every item was limited. Water was limited heavily from 5,000 to 500. Like I feel like everyone who did lots of water thing, like getting lots of water, they got, like overwhelmed by the situation. They got frustrated, and one of them was me as well. So yeah. But it's fine though, because and then like basically after the event done, like I just didn't play anymore until 2022, like about March, I think. The time I started to resurrect this channel again, the YouTube channel. I just tried to, I feel like I feel like I have fun. I feel like I can do this. Just continuing YouTube pretty much because that's like my passion as well. And yeah, I replay the game, and I feel like I felt at the time, I felt like, what, this is not that bad, this was not that bad. um this is not that bad. I feel like this is more challenging. Yes, it's a little bit more grindy, but I feel like that's the fun as well. Like I feel like there's something to do, right? At least. So yeah, yeah, sure. It takes time, but I feel like still, you just need consistency, I guess. Like if you keep grinding, you can do that yourself, pretty much. So I restarted and make video about it as well, and yeah, I enjoyed. Although, however, I think up until like summertime 2022, I decided to like stop playing again because I was like in saturated, I guess, pretty much. Like the game is a little bit boring. Then it's just grindy. Um, so what? I stopped. I played other games as well. So yeah. Also, by the way, when I made that video, it was offline mode as well. So because I don't know why I decided not to play online mode right away, because I just want a fresh start, probably. Like I think, yeah, I think I just want a little bit of fresh start so that I can understand the game even more. And apparently it's fun, and at some point it's boring, right? And during that time as well, I haven't actually touched my online mode like in forever pretty much. So I haven't been playing online mode as well. And like until there's the big update that was rumored to come, I guess. I was expecting like the trade will come back, etc., etc. So when the news got spread out that there would be a big update around October, I think. So September, pretty much, I started playing again. And I was surprised that apparently the big update happened sooner than I expected, which was about September, right? And yeah, I also at the time made some videos as well, and apparently you guys enjoy that. Also, like the big update review as well. Yeah, like big update part one, part until part 11. The reason why I make that into part was because I was not sure if I will return or come back to the game again or not. And yeah, like that's why I make them part. But as I realized that a lot of people actually watch that. I just started making a lot of TR survival videos again, and after that, I guess the rest is history. Here I am now. Apparently people are enjoying. I got a lot of views. And yeah. However, I already mentioned this many times as well that this channel is not the art survival channel. So like don't expect me to only play the art survival. Also, don't expect me to always play this game like until years from now. I probably will quit at some point in the future as well. Just move on. There's so many games. It's like there's so many fish in the sea, right? Like you don't want to get stuck with one thing. So I feel like that will be unhealthy for the channel in general. That's why I said that. And I just mix a little bit of things as well here and there. I played other games as well, especially the ones that I like, and also the ones that are feasible as well to be played on my phone, because obviously not every game is playable on phone, right? So yeah. Okay, that was the second one. The one that I noticed the most is I got myself a lot of this broken weapon, and also got this blank cartridge and pistol ammo. So okay, let's continue with this one. I guess 800, or maybe this one first. Oh wait, blue one. Oh, this is blue. Okay, so this one first then. Let's search for this one, and yeah, let's try again. Let's search. Um, so yeah, that's like I guess that's like my plan, to just play many games so that I don't get stuck at one game. Because again, I feel like that will be unhealthy for the channel if you just play one game. And what happen if the game just dies, right? Like what happen if the game decided to die? Like you cannot control that. Like especially when you do this for your living as well, you cannot just rely on one game. You need to play other things as well, just in case the game dies or whatever, etc., etc. But yeah, that's just like a preemptive like a plan, I guess. um, Although I can say though that like if if certain community enjoying you play their game, then like mostly I feel like they will expect you to always play the game, and they will always not always appreciate that you play other games as well, which I can also understand. That's like pretty much the challenge, right? How you make content, for other, like for the same audience, but the content is different, right? So it's like a little bit of pivoting, pivot. Um, I feel like it's just gonna be the challenge. And yeah, at the time I'm recording this though, I'm doing chess. Maybe I will do Super Autopets as well sometime in the future, because I really enjoy that game a lot. Might as well make video about that. Like I found the game from Ludwig as well. Yeah, I know. Like I feel like I don't know. I feel like I just like Ludwig in general. He's so relatable pretty much. Like he play games that are fun, and games that are available to be played as well, like on mobile. So like chess for instance. And then he also did a little bit of reaction as well, which is always lovely to hear people's opinion on things as well. I feel like it's all right, I guess. So yeah. um yeah, let's just continue. Oh, this one's interesting though. I saw a little bit of that thing over there. So yeah, we have still so many of them to go. I guess I'm just gonna say other things as well. Okay, my plan for 2023. I think I already mentioned about this in my podcast as well. Also, yeah, by the way, I have podcast. It's called 1 Year 365, and pretty much it's just talking or discussing about things in general. Just a little bit of learning things, and yeah, that's it. And the thing about 1 Year 365 is that the podcast will only last for a year. Um, excuse me. I got the inspiration from Onus Anus, the YouTube channel from Markiplier and Ethan. Um, they made a YouTube channel which is called Unus Anus. The idea is that they will only post videos for a year, and after a year has passed, they will delete the channel pretty much, and yeah, everyone will forget about that. But the thing about that is that I just take that inspiration, so the podcast will only last for 365 days. When this video is out, I think we only have like maybe about 100 days left, or even less than that. I'm not sure just yet. I think it's still 100 something days, but yeah, pretty much it's just counting days until it ends. So yeah, okay, so that's the end. The one that I noticed from this skeleton is that it gives this ration pack, and also it gives a lot of this training ammo, assault rifle ammo, and rifle ammo as well, which is interesting. Also some broken weapon as well. Okay, let's continue with this one. This blue over here. I think this is mechanics. Um, I think this one will give some like things like rubber. What else? Like a sandpaper, etc., etc. I think, but yeah, let's see if that's true or not. Pretty much, because those are like mechanics things, right? Okay, let's actually go here. Yeah, okay, there you go. Sandpaper already seen. But yeah. Um, so I got the idea from Unus Annus to do things straight 1 year. I mean, like for 1 year straight or 365 days straight. That's why I make this podcast, which will, yeah, it will end on, after 365 days. I started this one on the channel anniversary, which was 31st of May, meaning that, yeah, like this video will be out on February, meaning that it will be out like few days from now, I believe. Not few days, few months from now. It was May 31st, so like if this was like early February, then we have February, March, April, May, like less than 4 months pretty much. So yeah, that's less than 120 days, I guess. So yeah, it is how it is, I guess. A lot of things, and my plan for that, after that ends, I think I haven't actually told anyone about that in in videos. I will actually uh, talk about that in the podcast itself, about what's gonna happen after 365 days have left. Like, do I delete this channel? Do I delete the videos or something? It's still in secret. I haven't discussed anything about that, which I think I will discuss about that later on, like in the actual podcast pretty much. So yeah, stay tuned for that. um However, though, not a lot of people actually watch that. Also, the thing that is kind of failing as well was the Yu-Gi-Oh series, and also the SCP series as well. I think for February, my plan is that I will actually stop those series completely. Like Yu-Gi-Oh and the SCP. I think I will stop that. Just like yeah, like literally pause that, stop that, because like not a lot of people watching that, and I feel like it is a little bit of a waste as well. So yeah, it's just a little bit of like a heads up, I guess. I will actually stop recording that. Although I do still have some of videos reserved for that game. I mean, yeah, the Yu-Gi-Oh and also the SCP for until I believe the SCP will ends about early March, so that will be a month from now. And the game itself, the Yu-Gi-Oh, I think it will ends in about a few weeks from now. I will run out of those videos, but yeah, I will stop recording that because again, not a lot of people watch that, so why would I continue that, right? It's just basically mean that people don't really like that, or maybe don't know Yu-Gi-Oh in general or SCP in general. So yeah, that's why I will stop that pretty much. But yeah, okay, this is just about closing it, and that will be it for this one. We have a little bit of sandpaper and insulating tape, nails and wire, which is always great. I didn't see any, rubber or stuff, so that's kind of unfortunate, but it's fine. Let's actually drink another of these aqua vitae. Okay, and let's continue with this one over here, this purple bandit. Oh, this one has a lot of stuff. Okay, interesting already. Yeah, let's just do this and let's continue our talking. Um, so yeah, basically that's my plan. Because not a lot of people watch that, it means that not a lot of people actually enjoy that. Maybe it hasn't reached the audience. Maybe people like the Yu-Gi-Oh Master Duel better than the old style Yu-Gi-Oh, because obviously it took time, right? Old school Yu-Gi-Oh took a lot of time just for the battle, for the duel, I mean. And I feel like not a lot of people enjoy that, apart from just nostalgia. So yeah, I will stop that. For the SAP though, I don't know. I feel like not a lot of people, maybe not a lot of people actually enjoy SCP videos as well. I'm not sure. Like, I don't know the current state of SCP as well. Like, do people still care? Do people still watch SCP videos? I'm not sure. So yeah, maybe people only watch the animated version of SCP probably, because obviously my series only involves that I just read, right? Pretty much anything in the video that in which I just read things, I feel like those are not really, performing really well. Um, like the podcast as well, sometimes like the SCP as well. So yeah, those things are probably not the way to go. Meaning that yeah, I guess I will just delete that or stop. I guess not delete, but more like stop doing that. Pretty much. So yeah, so like I said, that will end about early March, and after March there will be nothing. There will be no SCP videos anymore, and there will be no Yu-Gi-Oh video anymore. And I will actually do another. Maybe chess. Chess is currently booming, so maybe for February you will see some chess videos every now and then. Like every 2 days probably. And then after that, I also play Super Auto Pets from Ludwig as well. I know that, so I might want to make video about that and see how that goes. Maybe that will work well. Maybe that won't work well. I'm not sure, but at least we try, right? So yeah, it's actually super fun games. It's basically a tower defense. It's like TFT or Auto Chess, but this is Super Auto Pets pretty much. It's like tower defense, and you just preemptively build. It's like zero player game pretty much. You control the team and you just let the team goes by itself. Okay, we just finished that. The one thing that I noticed, oh, we actually got some mats from that. Interesting. I also got some of these and this as well. Okay, that's interesting actually. I also got lots of these wristwatch, rare watch, and also playing cards, which is interesting. And this is the last one, which is I think this is the pharmacy skeleton. So expect this to drop so many of these and maybe other thing as well. Okay, here we go, 500 of them. And let's see how many mats we can get out of this pretty much. This is actually quite interesting. That is 5,000 skeletons from Mother Bee Hive and also Queen Bee Hive, which is insane. So yeah, but yeah. Anyway, let's continue the talk again. Maybe there is some that I forgot. Okay, so those are the plan. I will play chess. Actually, people actually enjoy chess. Two of my chess videos got like 400 views, which is a lot, more than usual. So I will probably keep doing that for a while. Um, and see how things goes. Obviously, I'm not expert in chess. I'm just a beginner, so let's see if that will affect people interest or not. Because I feel like people only watch masters, right? Like a grandmaster or pretty much content creator for chess. that is, you know, like an expert on doing that. But me, I just literally started chess as of I'm recording that. So, I'm just pretty much beginner, and I'm a noob. So yeah, that's like pretty much my what is it like? It's just my challenge as well, how to make contents for things that I'm not expert at, which is chess. So yeah, I'm trying my best there. um, so yeah, we only have 100 skeletons left. Let's see here if I miss something. I don't think so. I will actually yeah, I guess there's that for the talk. It's been a nice ride already. My current goal for 2023 is that I reach 1,000 subscribers, obviously, so that I can start monetizing the channel, so that I can get the revenue to improve the quality of the content as well, and I guess just to make myself a little bit of living. And yeah, also maybe I will. I don't know. Like, can we actually reach 250,000 views on 2023? I'm not sure. That will be hard, but I guess I can always try. But yeah, there you have it. That is all the skeletons. Okay, so for the pharmacy though, I think it drops mainly mats. Yeah, I think I got 100 of these, which is nice, I guess, and also this one. So yeah, there you have it. That is 5,000 skeletons from Queen Beehive and also Mother Beehive, and yeah, that's it. These are all the trade. Let me know if you think that this is worth it or not. Um, Oh, that's actually a lot of rags. I do need rags actually. Ration packs. This is okay. This is like rares. Sandpaper is always nice. It's always free. 500. So okay, 5,500. That is about one. No, it's about one, yeah, okay, one every 10 skeleton, I guess, which is okay. Oh, I got also bullets. Don't forget about that. Obviously, I spend way more than this bullet rifle ammo over here. I spent like maybe 5,000 or 10,000 of them, and I only get, reimbursed by 500, which is not bad. But I mean, it's still something, but it will not cover everything up. And yeah, all this stuff over here is just some things that you can always sell to the NPC or use yourself, like this healing salve. 100 of them is actually quite nice. Although, yeah, like I said, I probably use healing salve more than this gave me. So yeah. Also, this one Russian cigarette, it's nice actually. Yeah, I guess that's all. 5,000 skeletons stripped, searched, and I got myself all this loot. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But anyway, I think that'll be it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed. Next one is about, alright, my current strategy for the Queen Bee. I will do that in the next video. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy. I will see you again tomorrow with another TR survival video. But until then, see ya.